Question number 3, we've been given some data and you're being asked to graph this on a graphing tool. So using Desmos, I've plotted the points here, and this is what the points are going to look like. So to find the equation of this graph and to answer the questions, we need basically we need the amplitude, the vertical shift, the horizontal shift, and the period. And the key to doing that is we want to be able to identify min and max points. If we can do that, so I'm going to identify these ones here, we can use those min and max points to help us establish all the different parameters. So there's our min and max. I can see that my middle line is going to be the average of those two positions, so at between 16 and 10. Between 14 and 10, I have a middle position of 12, so I'm going to start writing this down. My D value is equal to 12. This represents my middle line. I can see that my amplitude, is going to be the distance between those, or the difference between 14 and 10, and half of that different distance is going to be an amplitude of 2. My period, I can see that between, it looks like 4 and 10 represents half a period, so that's a distance of 6 units. So my period must be double that, or 12 units, making my B value 2 pi over 12. I'm just going to leave that B value as 2 pi over 12. My horizontal shift then, I'm going to use a cosine graph, so that 4 represents my horizontal shift. That's max point. This max point right here is going to be used my horizontal shift, and I'm going to start my cosine graph from that point. So now I have all the parts that I need. I identified all those parts. So the equation of this graph is going to be, and we're graphing here the population as a function of time. So P of t is going to be equal to 2 cosine 2 pi over 12 t minus 4, and then we have a vertical shift of plus 12. So there's my equation. I can estimate the population in year 8 using that either the function or the graph. And I can see in year 8. So year 8 looks like it's approximately right about there. So I can say that's about 11,000. The population looks like to be 11,000. And then for the years that there's a minimum population, again, there's my min point at year 10. And every 12 years, we're going to hit a minimum point.